Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Maryland Dynasty. And today, we could become the head coach of Colorado State, but that's not going to happen. We could become the OC at Iowa, at North Carolina, or Virginia Tech, who just beat us in the bowl game. That's not going to happen. We're going to try to have a legacy here at Maryland. I just like seeing what jobs I could get. I think that's always fun to see. Right now, we're 81 overall with an 80 overall offense, 82 overall defense. Got to improve that, to say the least. Conference USA Championship game, Liberty over UTEP. It's Bowling Green. Full Bowling Green will beat Ball State. Iowa State is your Big 12 championship winner. Troy, they won the Sun Belt Championship. SEC goes to Arkansas. Congratulations to them. And then to the big one, the Big 10 championship game, Penn State ranked number 1. They beat Michigan by 2. And Cal, they lose in the ACC championship game. Boston College. When was the last time Boston College won the ACC? Congratulations to them. Here go the bowl winners. And of course, we get the first round of the college football playoffs as well for bowl week number 1. We will lose to Virginia Tech. Obviously, we're going to have to step our game up. We can't be losing bowl games like that, but it was our first bowl game in this dynasty, and that's a good look. We won 5 games in year 1. We came back and won 8 games. Could have made it 9 with the bowl win versus Virginia Tech, but we failed to do so. Round 1 of the college football playoff, though, you did see Clemson beat Kansas State, so there you go there. Oklahoma and Texas A&M, they took the field with Texas A&M getting the victory there. Troy and Syracuse would meet with Syracuse winning that one, and then Michigan and Cal would meet, and Michigan would win that one as well. And then you have the rest of the bowls, like the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Sees UConn beat Utah State. Air Force and UMass took the field with UMass winning the Armed Forces Bowl. Ohio State, they would beat UCF. Hawaii, they would go down and, well, they didn't have to go nowhere. It was in their backyard. They would beat Jacksonville State, though. Second week of the bowl games with Alabama losing to UCLA. You love to see it. Georgia would beat down Oregon. Ugh. Ouch, that sucks for them. Syracuse, they're going to go on and lose to Charlotte. And that is a playoff game. Yes, it is. And they just got their butts handed to them. So Charlotte, they have an outside chance of maybe making it to the championship game. But they will lose to Penn State. And then Clemson, they would beat Michigan. And then it's Penn State and Clemson with Penn State losing by 10. So the ACC don't look too bad now, does it, Florida State? My goodness gracious, y'all talking all that stuff. You want to be in the new conference. You shouldn't be in the ball game that you was in. You should have been in the playoff, and you 0-3. You 0-3, big homie? My goodness gracious, big homie. But anyways, man, we have got to improve on our 8 wins, and hopefully this recruit in Max Ritz will help us there. He is from Maryland, so you know he wants to be a star for the Terrapins. So, Mr. Jackson, I thought that he was going to stay. He is not going to stay, and he is going to hit the road. I hope nothing but the best for you. Cooper, though, we will get him to stay, and thank goodness, because our receiving core is a little bit thinner. Just a little bit thinner. Knotts is gone. Dr. Oct, he is gone as well. Wheatland, he's gone. Whitaker, he's gone. Husky is gone. Wyatt, he is gone. And of course, Brown projected to go in the 3rd round. He'll be our 2nd draft pick, which is going to help with the pro potential. Hemby is coming back, which is a good look. But man, Hemby, I don't know what the story is with him being with Ray, because I feel like their overall should be high, because they're very, very good at running the football, and I might be good with them running the football, but my goodness gracious, those overalls are looking dreadful if you ask me. So here goes recruiting. Madu is very interesting. 4-star recruit, but right now, he's like playing time is an issue, and I'm trying to figure that out. Like, how is playing time an issue right now? Like, it shouldn't be. I know he got him, I know he got Ray, but I would definitely get you in the mix, big homie. But hey, I think it's because I have too many running backs on our big board, on our recruiting board right now. So that's something that I did not realize until later on, and I will show you that in full. I really want Robinson. Middle linebacker, 4-star recruit. He is the number 1 portal middle linebacker. Let me get my positions right. He's the number 1 prospect when it comes to the portal transfer players. So hopefully we can get him. We will get Witt 3-star out of Maryland. He's going to stay at home, and he's going to play for the Terrapins. Now let's look at Robinson. Cam Robinson, we're going to try to get him to sign on that dotted line. We are going to send the house. We're going to set up a visit. We're going to talk about playing style. We have solidified us as a 4-3 defense, and hopefully that works out for him. Peyton Jones, who is a very intriguing prospect. He's an elusive back. Most of our backs are workhorses on the roster, so having somebody that's a change of pace, elusive guy, whether that happens in year 1 or year 2 of him being on the team, I think that would be a good look, because I believe Hemby is going into his senior season, I want to say, and Ray's going into his junior year. Zay, he's going to sign on the dotted line. Kyle Ebron, he is a running back who's an athlete, crazy speed, not the biggest guy in the world, only like 174 pounds. So now it's time to maybe hard sell our boy Robinson, and I think this one right here, time to get to work, is the perfect one for him. We're going to hit on the things that he is concerned about, and that should work. We're going to set up a recruiting visit for Jones, because again, I want all kinds of running backs on this roster. We want to be a run-heavy program with quarterbacks that can scramble a little bit and, of course, throw that football. So Kershaw, he is a 4-star guy that I did not see he was interested in our program. It's coming down to us in Virginia and Tennessee, so we're just going to offer him a scholarship. I don't even need to scout you. 4-star free safety, why don't you come on down, big homie? Why don't you come on down? So we're going to set up that. Not really set up a visit, because I really don't know what he's interested in, so I want to send the house to try to see what's up with him, and we might have waited a little bit too long. But we do get this free safety and Big Mike, and then we get Anton Hacker, guard, then we get Reed at cornerback, and then you're going to see that, yes, Madu is now interested. He's taken away the handcuffs. We can now talk to him again, because Mr. Jones has gone to South Carolina, as you see right there. So we are now going to try to get Madu, and hopefully it works out for him. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it won't be next lifetime like Erica Badu. You feel me? Anyways, so Jones is going to be headed to South Carolina. Congratulations to him. He has a scholarship. Nothing but the best for you is what I'm hoping in your future. But you're going to see that Kershaw, he is not even going to give us the time of day. He's like, nope, I'm off to Tennessee. I'm about to go be the next Eric Berry. I feel you. So McNeil, come on down, right tackle out of New York. And then we got James Dixon, 2-star recruit. So again, going back to the 2-stars, we try to pursue 3-stars or 4 and 5-stars during the in-season process. Right here, we get a couple of 4-stars. The majority of the guys that we're looking at, though, are 2-star guys, which again isn't great. Like I would say, it's not great having a bunch of 2-stars when you play in the Big Ten, when you're playing one of the top programs or top conferences, and you're trying to become a top program in that conference. But hey, it is what it is. Now, I did not see Robinson. Now I was like, where did Robinson go? Like where is he? But he did end up signing with us, I believe. Unless my memories did not, serve me correctly, he just disappeared. I do not think he disappeared. But anyways, Ebron, you can see he's an elusive back. We recruit him as a running back, so we're going to just have him be that. He could be a linebacker. Like, you saw that speed rush, and, that's crazy to me. That's not going to happen. Mr. Harvey Dimbo, he is a scrambling quarterback who's an athlete. So, yes, you're going to play that position. Now, we will change this guy. Max McPherson. We wanted him to be an inside backer, but I'm going to move him to the outside because we're kind of thin at outside backer. So, yeah, we're going to make sure that he will get some type of playing time, maybe in some blitz packages and stuff of that nature, because it's him and Harris. And Harris, he is more of that outside linebacker in the 3-4 type of scheme. You know what I mean? But, hey, edge rusher is an edge rusher. I could put them in nickel if I really wanted to. And then downs, you see him there, all right? So we're now 84 overall. With 84 overall offense and an 85 overall defense. Only player that's at risk for transfers is Funtis. Whatever. Him. So Phillips, he's back for his redshirt senior season. We got Atkins. Look at though. Mormon, 86 overall. Preston Howard, now 85 overall. The team is looking good. Reddick is now 83 overall with that 81 overall speed. Look at Jacob, free safety. Could be our new starting free safety, 83 overall. We still have Mueller on the roster, but Mueller might have to go and play a strong safety for us. And then Kaufman, who has some big plays for us, and he almost got us the upset of the year versus Michigan. 3rd down and 17. This one is a big play. Going to heave it deep to Kaufman, the freshman, to the 20. 10 down to about the 6-yard line, and we burn our last timeout. So we were a yard or two away from winning that thing. We threw the ball short, didn't cross the goal line, and Michigan ended up winning the ball game. But now Kaufman, 81 overall, as a sophomore receiver. Hopefully he can continue to blossom. And now we got a quarterback controversy, maybe. Christian Martin. I believe he was one of those early athlete recruits. Only a 2-star guy, but 99 accuracy short. He can run. I mean, hey, I'm going to enjoy it. Yes, the athletes were crazy during the first couple of weeks when this game was out. But hey, it is what it is. He's on the roster. He's now 81 overall. I ain't going to mess with it. But then Hemby and Ray, 74 and 73 respectfully. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. But our roster looks pretty good. Left tackle needs some work, but we have monsters every other position, if you ask me, and we have depth there. So if something happens to our left tackle, we could just have somebody swing over to that left side from our right tackle spot. And then free safety again, Jacob 83 overall with 95 overall speed. Then you got Mueller 80 overall with 91 speed. He could easily, I think, transition to strong safety as well. He was a very good tackler. I can't remember too many times that he missed tackles last season. Fisher had some playing time when we were a 4-2-5 defense in our first season, but since we went to a more traditional 4-3 look, he really didn't get too much playing time last year. He is a redshirt senior. I would love him to get playing time. Maybe we'll move some guys around with like a big nickel type look. But hey, we'll see what happens there. So now we got to work on our motivation and our tactician because those are our two major archetypes for our coach. But we will work on recruiting. We did open up that skill tree, and we're going to open that up and try our very best to develop that as well. We have 88 guys on the roster. Got to get rid of 3 of them to get down to 85. Last year was harder. We had to get down. We had like 102 guys on the roster. We had to get down to 85. That was rough. That was rough. But Roy, who was a starter for us, he's a redshirt senior. He ain't going to start for us this year, so you might as well go find a program where you can start your last year of college football. You might as well go do that. And then Funtus, he was thinking about leaving anyway with playing time. And yeah, I'll help you out the door. You know what I mean? Do your thing. I'm not prime. I want y'all to stay, but sometimes the writing's on the wall. It's time for you to go. Miles Green, you're going into your redshirt junior year. You might want to find a program where you're going to get some playing time because it might not be here. Right? So, first game of the season going to be versus Kansas State. Then we got UConn who beat us in year 1. Looking for some revenge. Versus Virginia Tech as well. We need some revenge there. And then, of course, we got UCLA to open up Big Ten play at home. Rutgers at home. Wisconsin at home. Then we're going on the road 4 straight times. USC to kick things off. Then Ohio State, Nebraska, and Purdue. All on the road. That's crazy. Illinois at home. And then number 4, Penn State at home as well, who did beat us in year number 1. No surprise there because they're very, very good at football, and we're trying to be good at football as well. Here goes the top 25. Of course, we got to take on Ohio State on the road. That's not going to be easy. Good thing, though, we have UCLA at home that did beat us last year. We're looking for some revenge there as well. Florida and Texas are your last 2 teams representing the SEC, and they both cracked the top 25 just barely. So here goes Martin, and I think he could be that guy for us. What do you think? But all I want to know is how we going to get Hemby's overall up, because I want him to go pro. I'm not trying to see him not go pro because this guy was first team All-American last year. Like, what do I have to do to upgrade his overall? I do not know. I do not know. We got him the first team All-American. That means he could be maybe a Heisman hopeful this season. But hey, I guess only time will tell. But that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope you guys are excited for season number 3. I do hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.